This has been a back and forth series all year with Muskegon, and it sounds like the Fighting Saints are more confident going into this game too than they did a week ago. So we'll see if that translates on the scoreboard tonight.
That's exactly what Evan Dixon said ahead of tonight's game. The Saints are down 1-0 in this best-of-5 series on home ice tonight in their white sweaters. Heikki Ruohonen will take the face-off against Tynan Lawrence. The puck is down, and Game 2 is underway. Left for Engel, he'll switch places and go back to the circle for Cornforth halfway through the power play. Cornforth turned down low, then he'll feed it back up high. Engel quickly to the right. Van Vliet drags, thought about the shot to the bumper, the rip, they score! It's Josh Giuliani, and a power play goal for the Saints puts Dubuque up 1-0. Just over 11 remaining in the first, and the Saints strike first in Game 2. Giuliani has 2 goals in the series. That's his third of the playoffs and his second.
Towards the middle of the ice. Now on the near side, Lawrence across to McLaughlin. He holds and sends it back down to Lawrence. Fired on. Into the back of the net it goes. A beautiful screen at the top of the crease. The Lumberjacks. An Auto Owners Insurance power play goal. It's Tynan Lawrence's, and they tie the game up at 1 apiece. Take a look at the M-Live replay. Beautiful screen right at the top. McLaughlin down low for Deputy. Back up top. Rapkin fired on. He scores! His second of the game. His second Auto Owners Insurance power play goal of the weekend. And the Lumberjacks, they make it a 2-1 lead. Wearing white. Here's Mackey near side. Centers the puck. Good poke by Nestrasil. Pushed out in front. Here's Galenic between his feet. He scores. Jack Galenic. Da-da-da, da-da-da. A highlight reel goal of the Lumberjacks. They make it 3-1. Zone plays the near side corner for Clee. To the blue line, here's Clares. Sent towards the net, but blocked the top of the circle. And behind the fence, here comes Cornforth. Away from Barry, fired on. Nice save made by Stephen Peck. Dennis, the chance goes wide, and it's back with Edison Engel in his own zone. To the near side, Cornforth. Backwards for Engel and across the way. Good keep by Clee. Here's Nestrasil. Far side, curls up, leaves for Clee. Tough angle shot, turned aside. Veillot's one-timer. He scores! A big blast from Xavier Veillot, and it's 4-1 Lumberjacks. To the offensive zone. Off for Lawrence, 2-on-1. Lawrence fired it just wide of the cage. It's back with David Deputy. Down to the corner. Deputy works up the wall on his forehand. Turns and fires and scores! Tynan Lawrence provided the screen out in front. It's 5-1 Lumberjacks with 16 minutes to go in the second. Tynan Lawrence, he leans in. Wins it backwards, and now here's Lance. Lawrence to the offensive zone. Thrown out in front. Deputy the chance, they score! Holy passing play by the Lumberjacks. Tynan Lawrence just sent it to the top of the crease, and David Deputy met it. Tapped it right past Liam Bierman, and the Lumberjacks, they take a 6-1 lead with 4:03 to go in the second period.
It is a best-of-5, and the series heads to Muskegon on Tuesday night. Saints offensive zone. Dennis whips a shot wide of the net. In the near wall, Engel will pick up. Takes it back up high. Edison Engel to the right wing for Van Vliet. He'll step to the circle. He'll zip the shot. He scores. And it's a 6-2 game with 2:17 gone by in the third. Lucas Van Vliet, the Saints' leading scorer in the series against Madison, has his third of the playoffs and his second point tonight. For the Saints, it's a 6-2 game with 17:43 left in the third.
Again, I think, this game might be a little bit too far out of reach for the Fighting Saints, but if you can get some positive habits going.
Deep. Saints work free to the top. Barnhill across the blue line. Kostadinsky back to the right for Morello. Bottom of the circle. Shot. He scores. It's a 6-3 game with 11:42 to play. That beat Peck over the glove, and Jonathan Morello has the Saints within 3 here. Morello has his second of the playoffs and first point of this series.
Peck gave him a lot of room to shoot in that top right-hand corner, and he picked it.
Buff and the Saints kick it ahead. 3-on-2 for the Saints if they hurry. Left wing Van Vliet. He'll feed to the trailer. Mackey rips the shot off the post, bounces in, they score! James Mackey has it go off the post, off of Peck's back and into the net, and it is a 6-4 game with 10:27 to play. James Mackey has his second point of the playoffs. And Vliet who has it now, 48 seconds left. Saints to the top, Corn fourth. He'll shoot, and it's gloved up high and held onto by Godziev as Merrill crashed in, and he draws a crowd after that as Teddy gets pulled down to the ice. And
Van Vliet up front. Corn fourth joining the lone defenseman Desiderio on the back end. Here's Rapkin for the empty net. The hat trick, it goes in. Ivan Rapkin, a hat trick here in the postseason. The Lumberjacks make it 7-4. Ostadinsky, top of the blue line, poked off his stick. Here comes Sanderson with Van Blaricom, 2-on-1 rush. Sanderson far side, nice move, back door, fired on. Big save made by Muskegon as time expires, and the Lumberjacks, they take a 2-0 series lead in the Eastern Conference Final. A chance to move on to the Clark Cup on Tuesday night. Home ice at Trinity Health Arena. Puck drop at 7 p.m.